Oh, she wants to D. Hey, we in the place to be. Can you see me? Just Tracy, and we about to tell you what's going on with the Cowboys. Hey, come on, y'all, make some noise. About to go against everybody. They hating on us trying to party. They talking about we ain't gonna go to the playoffs and we can't go strong. So let's talk about our boys, y'all. Tell them what we gonna do, y'all. Let's get some shout outs, so go in, like and share and keep posting. You see the faces and the voices. Hey, if she wants to D, hey, if she wants to D, yeah. And you know where we be, yeah. So come on with me and like, share, follow. What up, everybody? I see Naeem, Rose, everybody like, share, follow. You already know the deal. What's up, Susan? What's up, James? What's up, Joe? Lovely to see everybody. I'm going to give it over to Jess. She's the better guest host with the most. Okay, go on, West Coast.
What up, everyone? It is episode 14 of the She Wants the D podcast. It is a Victory Wednesday, but it doesn't feel like a Victory Wednesday.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Oh, man, we got a lot to talk about tonight. I mean, I don't even know where to start. Honestly.
I do.
Well, Tracy, we know who's leading our podcast.
I
tonight.
wish you were here last week so bad, JoJo.
I know, man. I know. I wish I was.
Oh, yeah,
too.
for sure. Yeah, Tracy had a lot to say.
Oh, wow. Did she have it
she wanted your insight.
Did she have it ripped? Hey, I'm here now.
Yeah.
We can go backwards and forwards. This is our show. We do whatever the hell we want.
Well, actually, the problems are exactly the same.
There you go. We ain't got no problems, but we do.
We didn't miss anything.
So we're gonna get into that now. I'm trying to let the music fade. It's such a pet peeve of mine. I want it to fade for once. There it goes.
There you go.
Now
There
it's
you
starting.
go. There you go.
Yeah. You know what I didn't do? I didn't turn on the flippin' monitor.
We can't see the flippin' monitor, Jess.
Can you reach over and turn on the flippin' monitor for me, Hanny?
Okay, get up
How
here.
do you turn that thing on?
There's a little button right there on the side closest to you. Under. Yep. Right.
Or
she's being phallic right now. I hope that didn't mess anything up. Can you guys still see us? Let us know that you can still see us. I can still see us.
I did it.
Yes.
Okay. So let's just get directly into it.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do it, y'all.
You picked the wrong house, fool!
I'm about to end this man's whole career.
Damn, boy, he's thick! Boy, that's a thick-ass boy!
This is She Wants the D, an all-new, all-female Dallas Cowboys podcast.
I am a monkey face. Boom, bam, bop, bada bop, boom, pow.
And now your hosts, Jessica, JoJo, and Tracy.
I want me some glory hole.
Man.
Awesome.
It was a win, but it didn't feel like a win. But as they say, a W is a W is a W is a W. So I suppose I will take it. It does not give me, however, any hope or encouragement for the upcoming battle against Washington. No.
You guys are really upset.
It was too close.
I'm a little shocked. I'm not gonna lie. You guys are
It felt like a struggle, and
it was incredibly frustrating. I found myself just as frustrated in this game as the last game.
Wow, I find that hard to believe.
Really?
I do. On the road in the Superdome, one of the hardest places to play. I get it. They are very limited as far as what their personnel is. But again, this is when you don't discount coaching, guys. They still have one of the best coaches that has ever coached in the NFL. I don't care what anybody says, Sean Payton.
Yeah, I mean, it's not so much the Saints. I don't like what's happening on the O-line.
On the O-line.
Well, I'm going to let you ladies take the lead because I need to hear what you're saying.
I want to know what you think about it.
To where we're going, you know?
Yeah.
I want to know what you think about it because we kind of touched on it last time. But why are they rotating the O-line? Why?
She said, what?
Well, let's start off with some highlights.
Yeah.
All
shall
right,
we?
highlights. Y'all making them seem like they're lowlights.
I mean, they.
The competition.
Yeah, I mean, turn the sound down a little bit. I don't know. I just I don't know how to really put it. It's the O-line. It's the O-line because
Yeah.
I'm reminded of 2007 Cowboys where Romo had 0 time to throw the ball, and
Yeah.
so it's all these short little passes that he barely can connect. That's exactly what happened throughout this whole game. These short little passes because he has no time to throw the ball. He has no time to look downfield and make a play. So, and now we have an injured Zeke who's been injured for the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, he's been hurt for a while.
He's still
playing
hurt.
through it.
Tony Pollard sat out all of practice today, did not practice because of a foot injury.
Yeah.
So now Tony Pollard is nursing an injury,
Lovely.
Yeah.
which just, now Dak will really be forced to throw the ball. And have we adjusted on the O-line? Have we done anything in this last week? Because the last 3 weeks of that O-line have been really just atrocious.
It hasn't been the greatest. It has not been the greatest. But this is a point in time where I feel like we can't entirely put it on the offensive line. For example, you see that highlight right there. Yes, maybe Dak has a little less time to throw, so his timing may be a little bit off. But we still have some of the same issues. Receivers not catching balls that are right in their face. Dak being inaccurate when he does have time to throw.
For
if
sure.
you know you have a certain component of your team that's struggling, it's up to you to capitalize when you do have those moments and take advantage of them, and they were not doing that. So
then what is really going on?
Yeah.
Was it just the fact that CD was out for a week and Coop was out for a few games and
well, unfortunately, injuries do have a big part to do with it, and we have been running hot for so long. When we saw,
I do want to just
Oh, yeah.
real
I mean,
quick,
twinkle
real
toes.
quick. Look at these
Twinkle
feet.
toes.
These feet,
Y'all, the feet in this
Twinkle
the
game.
whole game.
Toes.
The feet that have the catches in this game
Yeah.
are just absolutely incredible.
On both sides, from the Saints and the Cowboys,
sure.
both of their receivers, they made some pretty damn good catches.
Definitely.
mean,
You
like-
could make a movie about
Yeah.
the twinkle toes in this game.
Yeah.
That part was really exciting and fun to watch. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
No, you're good. But yeah, so I think once the injuries started piling up, teams started taking advantages of a couple of holes that we had on certain sides of the ball. So, guys, we want these type of things to be happening now. We're getting a lot of our players back that were injured. Zeke is getting healthier as each
I
week
don't
goes
think he's
by.
getting healthier. I think he's getting worse.
Well, hell, let's hope he's getting healthier. Either way, Michael Gallup's back, CD's back, Coop is back. So you're getting all of your top playmakers back on the football field, and it gives you that opportunity to get back on track. So, no, I don't feel like we should be freaking out at all. And if you want it to be a time where you are struggling and trying to work out the kinks, this is the time to do it going into December. So I feel like we're overreacting a little bit. And I feel
Well,
like
that's what we do. We're Cowboys fans.
well, true. well,
That's
JoJo
what
is
we
here
do.
to soothe you.
I can see a little bit of
soothe
panic
you.
in Dak, though, that I haven't seen before these last 2 games.
Yeah, because he's running for his freaking life.
And he's looking, and
he
he's
is on the
and
run a
he's-
lot more. He
he's
is.
more like
scrambling a lot.
He doesn't have as much time in the pocket, and I know, judging by the last game, looking at our defense, we had 4 interceptions. Our defense showed up. I just
As
felt
they
like
have
it
been.
all came down to the O-line on this last game
Yeah.
and the game before.
Yeah, I would agree with that because I felt like once we got CD and Coop and we replaced all these missing pieces,
Yeah.
especially, I mean, the
Yeah.
the O-line too with the return of
Great
Leo
grab for
Collins
the
and Tyron
INT.
Smith.
Look
Look
at
at
that
the feet.
For the INT,
The
Jesus
feet.
Murphy.
Y'all, I mean, we just got to acknowledge it again if I can get my pointer there.
Twinkle toes.
It's just
Twinkle
I mean,
toes.
My goodness.
It doesn't get closer than that.
It does
I mean,
not
My
get closer than
goodness.
that.
Watch this, y'all.
Yeah, that's insane. Gallup is just so
he is,
good
he's
at that.
The best.
He's
he
the
is
best
the
at
best
that.
at that. He
Twinkle
is the
toes.
best at that.
It looks good every time. It looks good every
Man,
time.
he does it every
Yeah.
time. He always gets 2 feet, man. He is an artist at that.
Yeah, he is.
Really, he is.
Yep.
Truly. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I got a little too overzealous, and I just assumed that with all these missing pieces coming back in, that it would be plug and play, and it would be just automatic. Oh, we got all these weapons back. Okay, here we go. And again, even on the O-line, we got Lael Collins back. We got, some key pieces that came back. But it seems like on the O-line, when we were having to compensate for the missing piece of Tyron Smith and Lael Collins, we compensated fairly well. But now that they're back, it's kind of like we don't really know what to do with Terrence Steele. We don't really know what to do with Connor Williams or Connor McGovern. They're kind of displaced, and it shows.
Yeah.
It shows in their play. It's like,
And I think that's what they're trying to figure out. They're trying to figure out a solid offensive line rotation that works in different aspects of the offense, whether you're trying to go run heavy or whether you're trying to go pass heavy, whether you're trying to go 2-minute offense, where you're trying to go no huddle. And sometimes you have to work out those kinks during the season and during the game. And so with all of those things in place, I think, like I said, having a lot of our players back on offense, not to mention Randy Gregory has been out. DeMarcus Lawrence just got back. So
who, by the way, made some plays.
He did. He
I
did
was
make some
thinking
plays.
of you every time he made a play.
Yeah,
I thought of you.
Because I was like, I guess.
I thought of JoJo.
I guess that was worth $20 million a year.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Where have you been for 10 weeks? But, that's another story.
I mean, speaking of not showing up and costing the Cowboys too much money, can we have a conversation about Leighton Vander Esch?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were
quick?
going to talk about Zeke. Oh, we're off of that. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
wait.
Every time I think it, sorry.
him a little injured, I'll give him a pass.
Yeah.
But yeah, Leighton Vander Esch. And to me, I mean, I know Tracy has some hot sports opinions here, but for me, I feel like it's just the emergence of Micah Parsons,
Gregory.
and Gregory.
He is in the shadows.
He's being
He's in the
overplayed.
shadow. Yeah.
He's being outplayed.
He's
in
being
the
outplayed,
shadows.
and he's also being overpaid.
Overpaid. Not
Um,
doing anything. I don't know. I don't think we need him anymore.
Yeah, because he had one tackle
Yeah, I said
Yeah.
it. I
against
said
the
it.
Saints.
Yeah.
One
Come at
tackle
me, bro.
against the Saints.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I completely concur with that statement.
And he's been injured for
And he was great, man. That's not
Yeah,
He
that's
was.
discount
what's
this
sad.
kid when he
He
came
was.
in.
Yeah.
He was really a spark plug for this defense, but
He was, and then he got injured,
yeah,
and it
he's
never
just
was
never
the
been
same.
the same. He has not been the same. So yeah, they may be looking for a way to unload that contract or let him go altogether completely.
Yep.
And I would agree with that. I mean, Micah Parsons is on track to be Rookie of the Year.
Oh yeah, another
Yep.
sack. Had another sack
Yeah.
in this game. Definitely, that was a great
That
run.
Tony
Pollard
Pollard.
run.
That was a
That
great
Pollard
run by
run was
Pollard.
great.
Once again,
Look at him
Tony
with them-
Pollard.
Yeah.
Them
once
speed
again,
sticks on.
Yep.
I mean, and that this is what scares me again about this upcoming Washington game is like, okay, Zeke
That
has been
was-
hurt for 3 weeks. Zeke is Zeke.
Yeah.
We've discussed Zeke ad nauseum on this show, but Pollard being injured honestly worries me more
Yeah.
Yeah.
than Zeke.
He's a
being
mover.
He's our
injured.
spark plug too.
He's a
He
mover. That's because he's
He
a
is.
mover and he moves the ball.
And the fact that he did not even suit up today for practice is not
nice
a
hurdle
good
by
sign.
Hill. Nice hurdle by Hill.
Taysom.
What up, Tyson?
Taysom. His eyes are really far apart.
Yeah.
Has
They
anyone
are, right?
noticed that? Like really
It's
far
hard
apart.
to look at him for a long time.
Yes. Every time they showed him, I was like, what is
Like,
going on?
5 seconds max, and then I have to look. At him.
What is going on
Yeah, I
on
feel
mine?
like I'm gonna be cross-eyed.
Like
if
he
I look
got
too long.
hit right here as a kid.
Yeah,
and
just
it
like spread them out.
spread it apart, and it never quite grew back.
We're horrible. Good
Hey,
sack,
he
Parsons.
makes millions of dollars a year. He ain't worried about what we
Oh
say.
yeah,
It's
He's
fine.
got to know that this
It's
is a
fine.
part of the territory.
Yes.
You
It's
will
fine.
get got. Did he just put that ball over
It
his
sure
pee-pee?
looked like he did.
Looked like he just said.
He said
on his pee-pee.
hello.
Hey,
He said, "How about them?
here's my package.
How about them apples?"
CD, you dirty bird.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
even,
you can
even,
see it. You
Yeah,
can see
man,
it when he
even
runs.
when he
See?
runs,
Does not have the burst that we're
he
used to
doesn't
seeing.
feel good. And I said it all game last game, and I'm gonna say it again all game this game. They need to sit him.
Yeah,
They
Yeah.
need to sit him.
Yeah.
seems like it would be
Rest him
smart.
heel.
Rest
Yeah.
him for the playoffs.
For sure. I mean,
Yeah,
oh boy,
that one.
That was a bad
boy.
that one hurt.
How many did the Saints get? Two.
2, poo,
I mean,
poo on the 2.
with the exception of, Leighton Vander Esch, who we were talking about earlier. I mean, this defense.
Oh no, Dak only had 1 interception.
This defense, y'all. I mean, they're really just.
Yeah.
They are lights out. I mean, especially with. I mean, D. Law made some plays, JoJo.
Yeah, he did. He
Hey,
came,
I'm not. I ain't sitting here not trying to give him no props. Don't be coming for me, Jess.
I'm just saying.
I mean, I ain't gonna sit here and say he made $20 million a year worth of plays, but yeah,
Well,
the
he
guy
just
played some
came back.
foosball, you
he
know?
just came back.
Yeah,
Maybe he'll do better under this Dan Quinn defense.
maybe.
This Dan Quinn led defense.
I ain't got no shame in my words. No shame.
By the way, did anyone notice how we used all of our timeouts?
Yep.
Hey,
We did.
we used our
Look
timeouts.
at Mike McCarthy learning. Let's hope you learn in time for us to win a damn playoff
This
game
is
this
what
year.
timeouts are used for.
This is why you have them. You get 3
Yeah,
a
it
half.
wasn't.
Use
I
them while
thought-
they last.
I thought Dan Quinn did well as.
Yeah, he
Acting
looked,
head
he
coach.
looked
Bro,
nervous.
what's up with these $1 million freaking individuals getting COVID? How us
Yeah.
regular people are walking through life every day, COVID free? What are y'all doing?
Oh,
I
and
want to know where they hanging out, where these
smack
niggas getting
myself
COVID.
I just smacked myself with the mic really
What is
hard.
happening?
Like really hard.
There's a bunch happening over here.
Jesus.
There's a lot happening over here.
Okay, Mike McCarthy.
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm okay. Oh, here's Fat Boy running
Yeah.
it back.
I
Look
love
at
Oh,
you,
fat
honey.
boy. Yeah, that's going to
Yeah,
be one of 2
honey.
touchdowns of his career.
Oh,
He
he's
is
so
loving it.
excited. Good
Yeah.
for him. Good for him.
His quote was great too. He said, "It's every fat guy's dream to catch a ball
And run it back
and
for
run
a
it back
touchdown.
for a touchdown."
Yes, classic shit.
But Mike McCarthy, I don't know if I don't think it was a press conference. I think it was just a phone interview with maybe Mike Ducey of Fox 4.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Joe Jones, he did have
Yeah.
a small limp.
But yeah, he basically said that, what was it? That the process of testing
Yeah.
was flawed.
Defective.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The process of testing for COVID is flawed.
Yeah.
So I probably should have been back at practice days ago, but
He said there were technicalities or something.
technicalities
Which
in
is
the
something
testing.
exactly a coach would say.
Come on, bruh. Like, you
Bro,
had the
Stay out
hibs.
them rooms.
Yeah.
I know you and Robert Kraft now be conjugated.
I just think
Stay out them rooms.
now is not the time to be screwing around with COVID when
Yeah, they definitely
we've got a
screwing around.
season
They
like
definitely
this. We've got a
did,
good
yeah.
season
definitely
going on,
screwing
so let's
around.
not screw it up.
They definitely did. and
Stop
have
screwing
been.
McCarthy.
Yeah, so I mean that's pretty much all I have on this game. Is very O-line heavy. Those are my main thoughts and complaints. Anyone else have anything? Are the
I
fans
mean,
saying?
look, man. They're in agreement with JoJo. Y'all coming down heavy and hard and tough and rough.
Yeah,
you feel
you
me?
think?
Jonah Hill says D-Law was balling out on a freaking pitch count. You better
Okay,
let
I-
them know that he was on a pitch count.
I give him that too. I'm trying
Naeem
to
is
tell
saying
JoJo.
dump him. I don't know if she's talking about Zeke or Leighton Vander Esch because I went back pretty far on that one. Teresa is in agreement with me. I mean, I hate to bring it up, but Zeke is way overpaid. That's another
Yes.
story for another
Yeah,
day.
of course. We all
I
agree
think
on
I
that.
have
We all
said
agree
that
on that.
previously. LVE was getting beat all last game.
Yep.
LVE is not getting resigned.
Yep.
Period. They also say
I
that
agree
Zeke
with
is
that.
clearly injured. He's
Yeah.
running with a small limp.
Yep.
So yeah, everybody's pretty much in agreement that always JoJo see a win 28-7. I don't know what that's for, too. But
I mean, like I said at the top of the podcast, a W is a W.
Yeah.
And I acknowledge that. But I don't like when I continue to see the same issues over and over. I get very discouraged about that, especially when we're in December.
yeah. But hey, man, this is the push. This is when you want to be at your best, okay? So think about it. We went through the entire month of November complaining about the little tedious things that are going to stop us from getting to the playoffs or the Super Bowl. So let's take that. We're going into the last month of the season. If they can take all of that tape from November and utilize it and turn it into positives versus negatives, we may be lined up to do exactly what we need to do, want to do, and should be capable to do right at the right time of the season. Because you want to be playing your best football in December, not September,
Yes.
not October.
You do.
Yes.
We
Figuring
have
your
to
shit out in
play-
November and playing your best football in
Yes,
December.
Agreed.
And that's why I'm nervous, Hanny.
Yeah.
Because we shouldn't be figuring it out right now.
Y'all shouldn't be nervous. You know why? Because we got that man called a Dakota
We
Prescott.
do.
I
We
done told y'all to put
do.
some respect on his name.
Put some
Put
respect,
some
on
respect
it.
on his name.
Oh, I didn't have it turned up.
Say my name.
Put some respect on it. Okay. Brent,
It's in my
Jojo.
car, Bruce.
Oh, he needs to move your car.
It's in my car. All you have to do is start it. Push the start button.
I'm sorry,
I mean, that was
Hanny.
cute, talking in air, like I was going to
Sorry,
be able to
Hanny.
talk in
I
air
didn't
back
know.
to you.
I didn't know it was in her car. Sorry.
Yeah, it's in my car. Just keep it in there.
Sorry, JoJo is blocking in.
Well, I didn't
The
know he
food
had stuff to
person.
do. Ooh, he's going to get some food.
He's
I
going
got
to
the
get.
munchies.
He's going to get food.
I just
y'all
said,
got?
do y'all want some
he
shrimp?
asked you if you
Oh,
wanted
damn.
shrimp.
Do you
Well,
want some? I'll text him.
Yeah, text him and tell him.
You like coconut shrimp, JoJo?
I kind of do, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Coconut shrimp
Tell him
for
I got
JoJo.
5 on it.
All right. Here we
Messing
go.
with that. Oh, sorry.
Moving on. I was ready for that
We
one.
have problems.
Bring it in. Bring it in.
We straight up clowning, son.
Okay. So that's going to lead us into Cowboys, Washington. Formerly known as the Washington Redskins, now known as the Washington Football Team, and I will never stop saying that.
Oh, me either. I don't care when they finally decide to get a new name.
Never
Y'all are
ever.
the
It's too
football
weird.
team.
It's
Bruh.
weird to
It's
say.
weird. Forever, forever, ever.
You the
Ever,
football
ever,
team.
ever.
Brrrah.
The Washington Football Team are 6-6.
Ill.
They are on a winning streak. They have won their last 4.
Ill.
However, albeit by very small margins with the exception of the Bucks game, which was 3 games ago. So they beat the Raiders by 2. They beat the Seahawks by 2. They beat the Panthers by 6. They beat the Bucks by 10. I say this to point out the fact that the offense is not super strong. They're not putting up lights out points on the board. However, I have watched some Washington football games, and that little QB they got under center,
Spark plug.
bruh,
Spark plug.
bruh.
Brrrah.
He is a tough little booger, man.
Bruh.
I am telling you, I have seen that kid take some hits and just pop right back up and throw for 70 yards and just, I mean, he's a little spitfire.
He's a gamer.
And he is not going to give up. He will play to the end, and he will fight for it.
And
to
his
the
teammates
end.
feel that. They feel
Yes,
that. And
yes.
they play with him and they fight with him. So yeah, it's not gonna be easy. I will say that. It's not gonna be an
No.
easy game.
No, it will not. On the road against a division rival who is on a winning streak. I want to remind everyone that we are 8-4. They are 6-6. They are only 2 games behind.
They have won the
Okay.
last
Wow,
4.
in the NFC East? Wow. So this is a really
They've won
important game. Like seriously.
They've won their last 4 games.
This is a
wow.
very, very important game.
Who would have knew the football team? Who would have knew?
Who would have knew? So
Okay.
that is why
Coming up. They're
that
coming
is
up.
Why I am super nervous, and that is why I was so frustrated with this last game, because although we won, okay, let's put it into context. We are playing a Saints team that has lost their starting quarterback, their starting running back, their starting right tackle, their starting left tackle, their star wide receiver. The fact that we beat them by however many points, 2 touchdowns, or it was like 2 touchdowns and a field goal or
10,
something.
27-17. We beat them by a touchdown and a field goal.
Touchdown and a field goal. I mean, I expected the margin to be way wider than that. I understand that coaching matters. I get that. And I understand that Sean Payton is a whiz. I understand all of that. But I just didn't think that it would be that much of a battle against a team that was so depleted.
Yeah,
know.
you're right.
I felt the
right about
same
that,
way.
Jess. Yeah.
When we
It
were
was a little
watching
more
it,
difficult.
we were like, why is this so hard?
It seemed
Why
like
is this
even with
so
the final
hard?
score, it's like we were clawing, the whole game,
Yes.
like clawing through it. So, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if we are struggling that bad against a team that is depleted that much on their offense, and we're going to face a Washington football team who's on a winning streak, and they've got a spitfire of a quarterback back there, and they're healthy, I mean...
I get what you're saying, but, again, never discount being on the road in an environment like the Superdome, because those fans have not given up on their Saints at all.
We're on the road in Washington.
So, and
Yep.
again,
And that's not easy to play either.
listen, don't nobody care about the football team. Their fans
They
are
care
ashamed.
now. They
are
care
ashamed.
now.
No, you're right.
They care
4-game
now.
winning streak. That's definitely going to spark a little fire in your fan base. But look, it's like Wyatt. Oh my gosh, Wyatt Bush says Heineke is a cross between Romo and
Just
Brett
read that.
Favre. Go slap yourself.
I just read that.
Go put that in the closet, bury
Wow.
it deep, and never come out again.
Wow.
Jesus, Murphy.
Who said that?
Wyatt Bush.
Wyatt Bush.
Wyatt.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
I am embarrassed for Brett Favre.
That is a hot sports opinion
That
right
is
there.
idiotic sports opinion right there. Jonah says Washington time of possession is their strong point. Our defense got to show up. That is a very, very
Yes.
good point. They can hold on to that ball, and that's something they've been able to do with this Heineke kid is grind out that clock and wear your defense down.
Which is something that the Cowboys have struggled to do the last 2 games. In our game reaction video that me and Tracy did, at least 5 times, I say, how long have we had the ball? We've had the ball not even
Yeah.
60 seconds,
It
and we're
was strange.
already turning it over.
Yeah.
There were a couple of times when I literally went to go get a drink, came back, sat down, and they already had the ball back.
Yes.
I'm like, dude,
You are not lying about
we
that.
just were on a
I know.
first down,
I
and
know.
the Saints have the ball
It was
already.
sickening. It was sickening.
Dude,
Yeah,
I
the
mean,
possession time was crazy.
and that is a really good point, and I'm so glad he brought that up. Thank you for saying that, because that right there, honestly, is probably going to be the key to winning
Oh,
this
you
game.
damn right.
100%.
You're damn right.
And the fact that we have not been able to hold the ball on offense at all, and they do it every game,
yeah.
that's scary, y'all.
But this is
That's
what's crazy.
scary.
Yep.
If you go back and look at the time of possession in the Saints game, they only had it 3.5 more minutes than we did. It was just that we looked so stagnant.
Yes.
When we were on offense, it looked like we were just in and out. Or we would have a great drive or have a turnover or have a penalty.
Yes.
That'll force us to punt. So it just looked so bad.
Yes.
It was like, there's no way
Terrible.
that we have the ball this long. But
Yes.
they were better than they were last week as far as being able to at least match the time of possession as far as how long the offense had the ball. But the Saints just look a lot better
Yes.
when they had it.
Yeah, for sure. And they look a lot better with a pretty much second string offense. And I want to keep bringing it back to that, because I don't think people realize
It was
just
so
how depleted
frustrating.
they are. I mean, Jameis Winston is what he is. I never really...
Of course.
But they're without Michael Thomas. They're without Alvin Kamara. They're without
Yeah.
both of their starting
My
left and
fantasy
right
football
tackles.
team missing Kamara
I
for
mean, come on,
And we
man.
couldn't freaking adjust to the quarterback running the ball. He kept running the
Oh,
ball
yeah,
over and
Taysom
over and
Hill.
over. He's
Yeah.
like, oh, they're not going to come after me.
Like it was nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Like it was nothing.
And we're even
He ran
again
the ball the whole time.
Again, in the game reaction video, if you go watch it on YouTube, me and Tracy are like, he's going to run it. He's going to run it.
He's gonna run the ball.
He's running it.
He's running it.
It's
There he
like,
goes. He's going past you.
we know what he's about
Yeah.
to do. Why do you not know what he's about to do? And they never adjusted for it.
It was a frustrating game for me.
yeah,
Yeah.
extremely frustrating.
And Marquita is in agreement with me. She says Dak definitely deserves more respect than what he gets. Thank you.
oh, nobody ever
Thank
said he
you.
didn't.
They always saying I'm
Put some
riding his
respect
jockstrap.
on it.
No, I'm
But,
saying the O-line needs to step up.
Yeah, and Tisha, I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong, says that she can't wait for Gregory to get back on the field.
Yeah.
Because
Same.
he is sorely missed
Yes.
Yeah.
on our defense. That's
Absolutely. For sure. Although D-Law did some good things.
He
I'm
did-
gonna
he
keep
did.
bringing it up.
I'm not
20 million a
I'm
year.
not a fan of him either.
for sure. $20 million
But
a
I
year.
will say that he did make some
2-0
plays
milli.
that were crucial, actually.
He did. He
We'll
did.
see what he does
God,
this
I hate
next
when
game.
people
And
make
We'll
me
see.
eat my words.
We'll
I
see.
know. That's why I mean I was ready. I was ready with some D-Law
Jess
facts.
is loving this right now. She just can't get enough right now. Gosh. Have some humility, woman.
I never will. That is not my way. So that is going to lead us into our game predictions. As always,
Predictions!
leave your predictions in the comments. I don't think anyone
There's a
took it
lot
last
already,
time.
Yeah,
actually.
we've had a few people giving predictions already.
Ooh,
It is
alright.
getting real in the
It's
streets.
getting real in
We
these
want to
streets.
hear predictions in these streets.
If you said your prediction at the top of the podcast, retype it so the girls don't have to scroll.
Yeah, because sometimes
way
it only
back.
lets us go back so
Yeah,
far.
post them now.
Yeah, post them right now. If you posted it previously, please post it again so that it will show up
Yep.
while we are doing our predictions. Okay, who wants to go first?
I'll take it.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I think this is going to be a grind, ladies.
Yep.
For sure.
Even without Chase Young, that sexy man who can't even fit his football jersey. I have never seen a man that can't even fit his football jersey when he puts on his shoulder pads. That is quite appeasing to me. But anyway, I'm sorry. Off track. I think our Cowboys are going to go on the road and we're going to get a win. I think it's going to be a lot more hard fought than it was last week. I think it's going to be a grind, but we're going to figure out a way to do it because that is what my Dakota does. And Dakota, I would never leave you for Chase Young, just so you know. I don't care that he's twice your size and stature. I don't care. So I'm going to say 21-17
Oof.
Cowboys. We're going to be down, and he's going to have to make that game-winning drive from 14 to 17 to give us the win.
Yeah.
But my boy, Dakota, is going to do it
Okay.
because he knows what's waiting at home.
Take it, Mom. Take it.
I think it's going to be a challenging game for us offensively. I think we're going to run and pass the ball. It's going to be both. I think defense is going to show up, and we're going to take it home with 27-24. Cowboys.
Ooh, nice and tight.
Real tight.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's making me feel a little antsy. We're
Because
going to have
it's
to
a
be real
home
drunk.
game for Washington. They're on I mean, this could be the losing game for their 4-game winning streak. Let's hope.
Let's hope.
I hope we break the streak. We do have a good amount of Cowboys fans in Washington.
Man, Dakota is 7-1 against them boys. Why y'all worried about the Washington football
I am
team?
not worried about Dakota.
7-1,
I'm worried about
son.
the O-line.
Yeah, I'm not worried about
7-1,
Dak.
son.
I'm not
I'm
worried,
not worried
about
about
Dak.
Dak.
7-1, son.
I'm not worried about Dak.
I am not worried about Dak at all. I don't ever worry about Dak. I'm worried about what's around him, what's supposed to be protecting him, and has not protected him well for the last 3 games.
Yeah.
That is my worry.
Side note, Nicole is in agreement. She thinks Chase Young is very sexy as well. Thank you, Nicole.
All right.
Confirmed.
Okay. So I'm along.
We have a lot of predictions.
Yes, they are coming in hot and heavy, baby. Just let us know.
Okay, go
Okay.
ahead.
All right. as I said before, and I've been saying this whole podcast, I'm very worried about the O-line.
Yes.
They are not giving Dak a chance to throw deep. They are not giving him a chance to be accurate. And I won't put all of it on them. As we discussed earlier, he has thrown some bad passes, and the receivers have dropped some good balls that were right in their chest.
But you're right, Jess. He does not have the same amount of time that he had early on.
No.
You're absolutely right.
No, he definitely doesn't. So I don't know what's going on there, but I don't feel like they have taken the steps in the last 3 games to change it and correct it and make it better. So I am expecting the same thing again in this game. I hope it changes. I hope it gets back to the way it was in the beginning of the season. But I just don't think it will, because we have an injured Zeke. We now have an injured Tony Pollard. Pollard. Wow. Why can't I say his name? We have an injured Tony Pollard now. We have a quarterback who has no time to throw, and wide receivers who are coming off of injuries and trying to get their groove back. So,
yeah.
I don't think that this offense will put up many points. I also don't think that the Washington football team will put up many points, as is their history this season. So, I'm going to predict a low-scoring game. I am going to predict a nail-biting score of 16-14 Cowboys.
Wow. You got to mix a safety or a couple of two-point conversions in there somewhere.
I wrote this down. I wrote this down.
Game.
I wrote this down just for you, JoJo, because I knew that you would say it. I want everyone to notice that this score gives the Cowboys 2 touchdowns, 1 field goal, and only 1 extra point.
Wow. Jess, that is fucking sexy.
That's
sexy and dangerous at the same damn time. I don't even know what to say to you right now. Like, Jesus.
Because I know
right
because I know my kicker.
God.
And I know that he's good for at least 1 miss a game. God. And I believe that 1 miss will be on an extra point. It will infuriate me. I will talk about it for the entire game, and he will come back in the last few minutes of the game, and he will redeem himself with a field goal, and we will win 16-14.
Wow.
ouch.
Mine blown.
All right. What are the fans saying? Let's get it.
Tracy, take it, baby. It's a lot of them. I'm going to let you have that.
Don Weaver, 20-17.
Oof.
Omar Fillmore, 35-17.
Oh, that's a wide margin.
Yeah. Joe Tranchina.
Some pretty big ones. Pretty big
35,
margins.
Washington 20.
Oof.
Wyatt Bush, 31-17.
Oof. Y'all are going hard in the paint, man.
James
They like no Chase Young.
38-21. Jonell Hill, 31-17.
Y'all all in the 30
All in
burgers.
the 30s. All in the 30s. I know. I was shocked.
Tesha Hood, 30-17. Hey, Hood.
Hey,
30-28. Leslie Miller. Louis Mata, 37.
30-7. He always shoots high, man.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
Nicole Grant, 27-21. Marquita, Dallas, 24. Washington, 21.
Wow.
Yeah, that's it. That's what we've got.
Got
Wow.
everyone.
I mean, the Buccaneers weren't even able to score more than 20 points on Washington, but hey, maybe our fans know something we don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I went back and I looked at their scores, and they're all low-scoring games.
Oh,
so.
yeah. I mean, just the last 4 alone. Raiders, 15. Seahawks, 15.
Yep.
Okay.
Panthers, 21.
Okay.
Buccaneers, 19.
Yep.
The Broncos, even though it was a win, they only scored 17.
Yep.
Yeah, so the Chiefs and the Saints are the only teams that's been able to put more than 24 points outside of the Packers. So I don't know. Maybe we're tripping.
I don't think so, but we finna see.
We finna see. Cowboy Nation, we finna see. Going to the nation's capital. About to beat the football team in the flow. They gon' be like, where did we go? We gon' drop them down to Chinatown until they ask to just get back around and go find you a new mascot because the football team is whack as fuck.
So
we wanna
whack.
tell you that we don't care. Your mascot is Dervier. I don't say that in a good way. I say it cause that shit is real whack. Say it. Cowboys get the W. Then tell the football team that.
Hey.
that. And we going with our boy Mr. Dat because the football team's hella whack. And we gonna whoop y'all ass just like that. Hey, Cowboys Nation. Hey, football team, you suck. Hope you get some luck.
Football team. Oh my God. It's just so horrible.
It never gets old.
Football
It never gets
team.
old, man.
All right, guys. We will be here bright and early on a Wednesday at 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
We were a little late today.
I mean, no promises, but that is the goal. That's all I'm saying.
The goal is next Wednesday at 7 p.m. Be right here for another episode of She Wants the D. Hopefully, we will be back here on another Victory Wednesday. But as always, we finna see. Love you guys. Peace. Go Cowboys.
Go Cowboys.
Are we out?